We off and rolling, baby.
Coming to you live from the lake.
Why is everybody out fishing today? Why does everybody like fishing so much?
I don't know, man. Oh, there we go. There's some money throw. Oh, that is a bass. That is a bass.
Was that a bass or no? You said you told the people, man, that was a bass.
Nothing yet.
That wasn't a bass.
That is not a bass. I mean, that area's probably been fished. I mean, we're literally right next to the launch, so. Yeah, I guess might as well. We're at a new lake for the listeners.
Yeah, we're somewhere different.
The viewers.
So if you don't see any weeds or us getting stuck, wow, we're gonna get stuck on something still.
Oh yeah.
Ah, it's not a crane. You know what that is? That kind of bird?
Yeah, it's one of those diving birds.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I should know this because when I was in Iceland, when I went on the puffin tour, the lady was calling out all the different birds, and I was just like, "That's one of those diving birds."
That's what you said. You blurted that out. No. When the lady went, "Okay, kids, what kind of bird is this?" You go, "It's one of those diving birds."
Yeah, that's pretty much how it went. Can anyone tell me what kind of bird that is?
No.
That's a diving bird right there.
Diving bird. All right, man, what do you think? Start fishing?
Yeah. And that guy concerns me a little bit that he's hanging out over here and he wasn't really doing too, unless he was already full.
No, man, he's just telling us where they were at.
That's true.
And he's like, "Hey, man, it's up to you guys now.
This is where you need to be.
You guys got to take the rod."
As you can tell, that was not real hard to throw
flying start. Right over you.
That was, no, you're not over me, but that was exactly where I was aiming.
Or if I pull out a monster.
Oh, man. I'll be like, well, I'm like, that should have been mine.
That's why that should have been mine.
Some over the shoulder, a little more accurate.
What in the hell was that? That took 8 seconds to hit the water.
It only went 8 feet. Hey, what am I doing fishing the shore here?
I don't know what you're thinking. Everyone does that. Told you that yesterday. Or the last episode. I start saying last episode.
Last episode. I don't know, like the whole year we've been fishing out on the water. It's been open water catches. I don't think we've caught one fish near shore.
You know what the problem here is there's not as many lilies. So I don't really know where to cast open water.
I mean, if you want to catch a pickerel, you just kind of cast it right out into anywhere. As we discovered.
This place is so much bigger. It's like, well.
Yeah, that's true too. I guess here we don't have like the luxury of like those little like tight areas, like, you know what I mean, where like it kind of shrinks down, where it's like you can cast down the middle, but there's a good chance something's swimming from one side to the other. Here again, going towards shoreline structure, doing everything I would think would be where the fish are.
Going against everything you know, basically.
Yep.
Although that's what we've been told.
That's what we know, but it's not what's been working so far. So
bass fishing is a lie. Bass fishing is a lie.
Such a lie. It's a lie.
Huh?
It's a lie.
What song is that?
It's, who is that? Like either Tech-9 or Jay-Z or somebody's got like the lady singers.
That was not what I was expecting. I thought maybe it was some gospel song or something.
Nah, it's like one of those songs.
It's alive.
No, it's a lie.
Talking about the devil is alive. The devil is like that Rick Ross song.
That might be it. Yeah.
Big guns, big whips, rich.
The devil is alive.
Talking big shit. The devil is alive. That song?
Yeah, but there's one where it's like they got like the lady singers there, or like a chorus, I should say. I don't know. It may not be ladies. I don't know.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I've literally just heard the audio, so I've never seen a person singing.
Should have brought some night crawlers. Maybe we'll pull out a huge bullhead or something.
Oh yeah. It'd be nice.
But I'm gonna pull out a big bass instead.
I feel like I should start saying it, but
what?
You gonna get that big bass, that big bass. Even though the last episode I caught the big bass.
What the hell was that? I just bit my line by the boat.
Pickerel?
I would always assume it's a pickerel.
All I know is pickerel.
Not last time.
Yeah, last time. Last time was just huge bass. Oh my god!
What if that bird just attacked us right now? What could we possibly do?
You just protect yourself at all times.
He just went for a fish. See?
Yep.
Well, here we go. Now we can start fishing.
Now we can start.
See, you got that out of the way.
Yeah.
Where the hell did that cormorant go? It's a cormorant. We didn't discuss that last time.
Sidetracked. Diving bird.
I don't want to cast over there, man. He just disappeared.
Yeah.
You can come up right next to the boat, scare us, flip us over. That's the end of the rodcast. Yeah. The boys died. No one even know. Man, where did he go?
I'm gonna guess he's gonna pop up over here.
I'm telling you, right by the boat. And he's gonna steal this worm out of my... And he's just gonna start taking... Oh, he's way over there. See him?
Oh.
Jesus.
Well, at least he's further away. He's telling us where the fish are, though, man.
Is he? I didn't see him get anything.
Yeah, but he probably like ate it already. You know what I mean?
How do you? Well,
he probably just opens his beak up and just.
Yeah, but wouldn't he get a bunch of water underwater?
I don't know. He probably has like built-in. I don't know, man. Mother Nature's crazy. He probably has like built-in little tubes that the water.
He has built-in little tubes.
Yeah,
I'm confused. How does it work?
So he like opens his bill. He goes like, catches the fish.
Show the camera, man. Don't look at me.
He catches the fish, and then the water just kind of goes out these little tubes, probably.
Oh, so he has.
So like
he's got built-in filtration.
He's got the built-in filtration, so he just eats his fish, eats his lunch, his breakfast, I guess, and he's good to go.
It's interesting.
I mean,
it's interesting you know that much about him, but you don't know the name of the bird.
I don't know if that's anything. Any of that information may not be accurate. That's just a wild.
I mean, guess. It sounds realistic.
Oh yeah.
They got tubes in their throat, basically.
Yeah, he's got like a built-in filtration system to get rid of the water and take the fish. Or maybe he's just having a drink and food at the same time, like a sloppy steak.
Like a sloppy steak.
Yeah.
Just slides down nicely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How much water do you think they can? They got to get a lot of water when they're eating the fish. Like.
Oh yeah. Got it.
How can you not?
Getting pretty much.
I don't know. I think they get out of the water and then swallow them whole.
So you think he like just catches them and then comes up and then just like blah, blah, blah,
and then does like one of those like. You think they ever get a fish that's like too big? And they're like.
Probably, but he just forces it down. He's just like
Yeah, but at some point there's a limit, you know. I feel like. They can't. They gotta like size up the fish properly.
Yeah, maybe.
If it just takes up their whole throat, they're gonna die.
Yeah. Or
at some point, a fish is gonna be too big.
Yeah. Especially if it's like big enough where it can kind of fight back a little bit, like bite at him.
A fish is not gonna bite at the bottom of his throat, where he's just like.
Well, imagine a pickerel, man. Just.
Yeah, but he's gonna be in like that tight area where he's like stuck in his esophagus. He can't open his mouth or nothing.
Maybe. You know what?
Best part is we'll never find out.
We'll never find out. Although those who are listening or watching on YouTube, you probably, or any platform really, I guess. Anyone that just has a cell phone or a computer nearby, look it up. Find out for yourself. Don't trust us.
What's the name of the bird? Look it up.
Yeah, one of them diving birds.
What's it called, dude?
Cormorant.
Cormorant, nice.
Cormorant.
We went on a cormorant for a while.
We did.
Man, what is wrong with your pole today? One cast like that is appropriate. 2, gotta start looking into the hardware you got there.
Hey man, this is Zebco. I don't know, 10 years old.
This episode's 10 years old?
No, this Zebco.
Oh.
This rod and reel setup. That's 33 special edition. TM. Ding.
I already feel like I need to switch baits.
Yeah. Getting that feeling too, but then again, it's overcast, so I feel like
that house over there they're building's gonna be so sick.
The one over here?
No, to the farther, straight ahead.
Yeah.
I always like those houses that have like the basement walkouts.
Oh, yeah. Surprised they didn't put like bigger windows.
It looks sweet. It's like all tin roof.
Got some nice wood beams.
Right onto the lake.
Would you rather live on a lake like this, like public, or would you rather have your own private lake?
No, private lake. 1000%. I don't like people, so.
I would agree with you.
I don't want other people fishing my spot either, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather have a small pond than have a house on a big lake like this.
Oh, yeah. Big lake like this where it's like, you know, you kind of need that fishing action a little bit.
Small pond fishing's better, I like. Because it's like, there's only so many places to fish.
Oh, yeah.
A big lake like this, you're like, well, I could be out here for weeks, not cover the whole thing, you know?
I guess if you were to retire today and have a big lake, that'd be nice because then you have like all summer to kind of just like learn the lake, you know?
Sure.
Because you got nothing else to do, man. Just fishing. Doing the rodcast.
Sounds like living the dream.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, got a little bit.
You got that camera clean?
Double checking. Hard to say. Jeez, can't even talk this morning.
Too early in the morning for you.
Boy.
I can't believe you just wake up and like don't have coffee or caffeine or nothing. You just awake.
Yeah.
But are you really awake? You're probably like, Do you ever feel like it takes a while to like get going?
Nah, it's like 10, 15 minutes. I'm ready to go. Usually, like, not to get into too much detail, but you just kind of have that morning routine of like, you wake up, maybe you go to the bathroom.
Not to get into too much details. Basically, you're saying you take a shit.
Yeah.
That wakes you up in the morning?
Well, that time, like, sitting there kind of like gives me time to wake up, you know, where it's like, you know, maybe I like read a book, hop on my phone.
Have you ever not woken up at that moment and just fallen back asleep?
Sometimes. If I like really like just don't want to, like, if I don't want to get up. Like,
if it's a tough one, you just like, I'm just going to wait this one out. Then your legs fall asleep, your feet fall asleep. You know that feeling when you sit on there too long, scrolling through Instagram or something?
Yep.
And you get up and your knees buckle, like, whoa, jeez.
Kind of gotta like slap your legs a little bit and just be like, come on, come on.
Yeah, you like try to shake them out.
Get up, get up. I like to try to paddle a little bit. But at the same time, it's like, maybe not.
I feel like I should switch baits. What was that? Cormorant?
No, that was not. That was something that literally came out of the water and went right back in the water.
Again, what was it?
Something that came out of the water and went right back into the water.
Oh, okay.
So
that makes sense.
I'd say a fish, but it could be a turtle. But I don't think it was a turtle because it flew pretty quick.
It flew pretty quick?
Moved pretty quick.
Sorry, I can't hear this morning.
Yeah, it's all right.
What in the... Bring it around town. Like SpongeBob when he's blowing those bubbles there.
I was trying to think like, how am I gonna cast like straight ahead? But I'm like, oh, he's behind me somewhere. I'm like, I better be careful.
Man, I'm covered in dog hair.
Got that Duncan hair.
That D hair.
The hair.
Last night we let the liquor talk. Man, I just don't know where to fish around here.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. I feel like we're getting too far out where we need something like different types of, like, Strike Kings work beautifully at Lake Files because it's like the depth of the water is like not too deep, where I'm curious as to how deep the water we're in right now.
Of course, we're not out here like ass crack of dawn either.
True.
Which is probably when you should be, like 4 a.m. That's why I always like their feeding time at night, because you could always like just fish
You're out
till
on
dark.
the water and you're there, and then you hit it at some point. Like you don't know when they're gonna start feeding, but you're there already. So.
Even at nighttime, like sometimes I feel like we go out too early. You know, you gotta really have it like start to get dark out.
Yeah, but I feel like when we're out there though, that's what I'm saying. Like we're hitting it when we need to, because it's like we're already casting, so it's like we're just kind of patrolling, and then eventually we're hitting.
We're patrolling.
Patrolling. Patrolling. Patrolling. Patrol. Liam.
Well, patrolling would be like watching over something, right?
Like patrolling. Yeah, I guess like
trolling would be like as you're moving around the water.
I guess we're trolling.
Patrolling
already.
would be like
we're patrolling.
You're a cop
fish,
on
man.
duty. You
we're
know?
patrolling for fish. Looking for.
We're on duty. We're the bass police.
Yeah. Well, you're the bass police. I'm the pickerel police. Looking for them.
You're the Pete police. I'm the bass police.
Petey police.
That boat's kind of nice. It's got just the paddles and foot paddles.
Of course, this dude coming up into our spot, man.
It'd be hard to have a podcast with both of us on a different boat. We'd just be screaming at each other, yelling.
Hey, man, I'm going to go over here. Okay.
What? That'd just be the whole episode. What?
What?
Where are you going? Over here. You say you got a bass? No, I'm going to redo my cast. Huh?
Just start yelling fish on, and all of a sudden just look over and just like, psych. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, this water depth has got me concerned.
Maybe we should switch it up then. Maybe we got to learn this lake now, you know? It's not where we're used to fishing. Maybe we need something shiny.
It's true. I think I'm going to switch it up. I hate to say it.
Well, I'm going to wait for you to switch it up, because as soon as you do, I'm going to catch something. So
yeah.
And then I'm going to go to something else.
Part of me is also just like getting closer and closer to the canoe. And it's like, come on, latch on, Petey, latch on.
I know, I haven't fished here in so long. We always catch fish at the other spot. I don't know why we try anything different.
Literally last
I feel like
year
we should expand our horizons, but also I hate using the phrase reinvent the wheel again, but
I mean, that's
what we do.
That's just the best way to put it.
It's the bass way to put it. I'm going to go with this little crank pumpkin seed. See this?
Ooh, man. You buy that like a while ago?
I got this last year and I never used it because everything we were
in was weeds.
Because I mean, I've been letting this worm hang out there a while and I'm not getting any weeds on my worm.
You got to start looking up stuff like colors and stuff of like what to use what time of day.
Again.
For these situations,
when
we're somewhere new. So that way when we're in a new spot. Like,
yeah, we do need to expand our knowledge on fishing. You have bite?
Nah, this thing kind of comes up to the top. It hangs out near the top, man. I was thinking this thing would sink down. But I gotta go slow to get this thing to like stay down low.
All right, Nuke, what kind of birds are those? We went over this one other time.
Those ones right there?
Yeah.
Those ones that go, those chirpers.
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 What'd you call the other ones? Divers.
Yeah, divers.
Divers and chirpers?
Divers and chirpers. Divers and chirpers, man. All right. This is what I'm going with. Now, I already hooked myself, so that's promising.
Oh, that's how you catch fish. Ooh, nice. I like that.
Yeah. That camera action for it.
You know what we need is that dead fish from last time.
that we do. Some weighted hooks. Just let it sit there.
All right, the fact these guys are fishing behind us out here makes me a little more comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
That means we in the right spot. By that, I mean we ain't gonna catch shit. I don't understand why people just hang out at boat launches.
I don't know. You think people would go to like an actual like lake wreck area?
Or just get out of the way. What do you, like, you're not gonna catch anything at the damn Boat launch. We can't catch anything out here. Dude, I gotta take a leak.
I am.
Is there a restroom on here somewhere?
Probably go use that house. Pull up on shore, just walk in.
Sounds like a lot of effort.
Man, just pull out that bucket then.
I think I can just drape it over the side. I mean, it's long enough.
You can do that too, yeah. Do whatever you gotta do. Today's gonna be a day, I have a feeling, where I'm gonna be going through that box. Basically.
It's gonna start out with, all right, let me pull this lure out. Let me try this one.
Yeah,
and by the end, you're gonna be like, what am I gonna use in here?
Yeah, like I'm just going. Today's a good day just to be trying different stuff. We got like deep water action. I mean, because let's be honest, when you're in an area that's like covered in weeds and you pretty much have to kind of use stuff that sticks closer to the top.
Yeah.
You don't get a chance to use that like deep stuff.
That's why we always just know to go with a rubber worm where we go usually.
Oh yeah.
Here, man, we're just lost at sea.
Literally. I got the sunglasses on. I don't need them.
Oh man, I got to put mine on. Mine are just on my head.
I don't need them. But
all right, now we're not messing around. Oh, just kidding.
About to say.
I'm taking the sunglasses off. Can't see nothing. You eyeing them up over there?
Yeah, a little bit. They kind of have like that same boat that dude had the other day.
Yeah, nice bass boat.
Yeah.
That ain't us. That ain't us.
That's not our style.
We like to make things as difficult as possible.
Yeah. That's when we get sponsored. That way we actually have to tell people about people's like companies and stuff like that. And it's like, well, you need to give us a boat so we can tell you what would be, I guess, examine and get a feel for the quality of the product they're trying to sell. God, why does this thing have me concerned? Yep. Well, that's not ideal. Ah, Jesus.
What are you doing?
Almost hooked myself. Typical fashion. Might actually. There we go. Thing was all tied up. Line was like right against the hook. God, I would have like been like.
What'd you say?
I would have been disappointed if that thing like cut itself off. It's just
if it cut itself off?
Because the hook was on the line.
If it just sheared itself
off?
So
it just sheared itself. Like I go to cast and it like that, like jarring motion.
I don't think it works like that.
Well, you know what? I don't want to find out.
They're not blades, they're hooks.
Well, then how did I get your line to go completely?
Because you whipped it and snapped it.
I'm telling you, man, I probably got it with the hook. So it's like,
yeah, let's go somewhere else, huh? Mostly because I got to take a piss.
I mean, our Cormorant friend is like on the other side of that boat, so I say over there, but he's eating up all the fish, so he's not a bird I would trust. Somewhere you can piss.
Well, I just need to not be aimed towards these houses and the people on these boats. So basically, once we start,
we're in a triangle, my guy. You gotta choose one.
I'm saying we're gonna paddle that way.
You want to paddle that way?
Yeah. My guy.
I'm like,
when have you ever said "my guy" before?
Probably once or twice in my life.
My dude.
That's like fellas, or what did I say?
Ladies, or brothers.
Brothers. At the rally there, that was hilarious.
And they were not brothers.
Well, I don't know.
What brothers. 2 females in a car. God damn it! Surrounded by peeps.
Hey man, I told you that's what I was thinking.
All right, man, go straight towards that boat.
Straight towards the boat.
I'm gonna whip my Johnson out.
I'll block it.
Exactly.
Wide.
Because you're big and wide. All right, no more messing around now. I'm gonna catch a bass.
Why does this line seem like it's fucked? There it is. Oh, language.
Language there, brother.
Brothers.
Brothers.
Brothers, watch the language.
Brother. We are not brothers, if anyone was wondering. I don't know if you can tell or not.
Ah, they know from my genetics, man. I'm too big, son. Too big to be your brother. I'm sure you're flexing back there and you call me small. I don't even have to look.
Because you heard me be quiet, I was just going.
Second I heard dead silence, I was just like, oh yeah, he's definitely doing something back there.
Yeah, man, you right. Last night.
Where do you want to paddle to?
I don't know, dude. Where the goddamn bass at? Right there?
Might be over there.
I'm just kind of paddling. I don't know.
Yeah,
just keep fishing. I don't know what to do. I'm lost, man.
Let's just paddle a little bit. Maybe we go right to the middle.
What if we just troll around with our freaking lines?
Just wait for something to latch on?
That'd be nice if we had a trolling motor.
Oh, yeah.
Guess what? We don't.
We don't. Not yet. If there's any companies out there that have a trolling motor they want some test, we'll be happy to do it.
You ever find your boater's license?
No. I feel like you've asked me that times and I've like never thought about it after fishing, because normally this is probably the first time you asked me when we've been out without a beer. I feel like normally whenever I'm like drinking, it's like, oh yeah, I'll look into it, and then like I just totally forget about it.
The problem is I took the class in high school, like literally in high school, like for class, and I had the paper. I just never sent it in.
Oh.
So I don't know. I don't know if I found it from 2008, if they would take it. I feel like it's got to be the same. Well, they're probably like, oh, the law's different or something.
Nah, what, you think they did that?
I don't know. I feel like everybody and their stepsister probably fishes here.
Oh, yeah. Anybody with a boat is definitely coming here.
Yeah, see, that's a problem. Nobody in a canoe comes here.
Sure, we have the advantage.
Is it?
I mean, at Lake of Isles, of course. Like, over there,
we know what we're doing.
We know what we're doing. There's all these weeds, so like some of the boats, they can't get into certain spots without having to worry about like the lilies and stuff. Or just plain weed action. Even the guy, my customer, that's a crappy guy.
Yeah, your crappy customer?
No, he's a good customer. Crappy guy.
You call him a crap, but he's a crappy guy. Good customer, crappy guy.
Good customer, crappy guy.
He's a brother?
Oh yeah. He has like a kayak with like a motor or whatever. Like he can like paddle or something. I don't know. He's got one of those fancy kayaks.
A kayak with a motor, but he can paddle, is what you just said?
I don't know, dude. He's got like the pedal action.
Yeah. Kind of like what that guy we just saw over there.
Yeah, he's got like one of those fancy ones. And he's got like, I feel like he was telling me something about how he doesn't like going to certain places that are like covered in weeds because it just becomes a nuisance.
It probably gets all tangled up in his propeller or something. You know what our problem is? Ain't got any beers.
Mm-hmm. Got an osprey overhead.
Did I fool you?
No. Look at the osprey.
Oh, dude, you're all tangled around the damn thing in the back. Oh, no, hold on. Ah, you got caught in the rag.
Well.
Oh, you're lucky. So I was like, don't pull it because you would have been whipping it. Caught me in the back of the head.
If you didn't mess with the line, it wouldn't have happened now, would it?
Hey.
You like that, though? Doesn't it look good? Show that GoPro, man.
Hold on. This thing's all tangled up here. Ah, that's why you weren't catching anything. It was all tangled. Ow, it's got me. These things are sharp, huh?
I'm telling you, they come right out of that mystery box, sharp, ready to go. Yeah. Look at the fish we caught.
Look at it.
The monster.
Just don't mind the hooks. Thumbnail, man.
Thumbnail.
All right, here you go. All right, I'm switching.
Yeah, I'm going to switch too.
Because I miss you. And I need you. Going back to the rubber worm.
Rubber worm.
Well, the other day I did that. When I switched, guess what happened?
First cast.
Caught a fish. So guess what? First cast right here. Bass. Real question is, where do I cast it? You know what? It ain't gonna matter. Wish we could fish somewhere there's like good top water. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know exactly what you
Get
mean.
That big splash.
Because that's what we're looking for, is that big splash.
Surprised you didn't go, you want that big splash, you want that big splash.
Because I want the big bass, son.
Oh. Because I want that big bass. Tap that bass.
All right. I'm going to try this one. Another Googan Squad spinner, I think.
So you got one of those in each box?
I think so. This one's a little different, though, because this one's got some orange, some white, some green tail. And it's got a little blue, orange, black head with a big shiny silver and then like a gold smaller one.
So it's basically a rainbow.
Yeah, not really. Pretty mundane
I'm
colors.
just saying, because it's got every color. It does not discriminate.
Doesn't discriminate. Oh, my God. I'm out here putting on things when I'm like, what should I put on here for like a little trailer action? And they literally, in the mystery box, gave me like these things that it like literally says they're great for like putting on as like little trailers.
Is that what they call it? Putting on a trailer?
Yeah, I think
a train sounds better.
Train.
It's called a train.
Let's reinvent the wheel of names.
That's what we do, man. We don't know what anything's called.
Just like, nah, that's what we're calling it.
We just kind of make things up anyway. So.
Oh yeah.
Right, brother?
Right, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Hulkamania was running wild. Brother.
Brother.
We'll let Hulk Hogan on the boat. And The Undertaker.
This Friday, I'm going to take him. I'm going to beat him.
This Friday, I'm going to think of shit.
I will beat his ass.
Hulkamania was running wild. Can you name 5 wrestlers?
No.
No?
Hulk Hogan.
Well, don't count that one because we've just gone over it.
Hulk Hogan, John Cena, The Rock.
Nice.
Andre the Giant.
Nice. You got one more.
I
bet you can name 10. What if I give you some hints, maybe? The guy that used to...
There's like a Randy guy? Like Randy something?
Sure, yeah, general name, sure. Randy who?
That's...
Randy Orton?
Randy Orton?
Do you even know who that is? No?
Nope.
How about the guy that used to smash the beer cans together? My favorite.
I feel like I should definitely know that one. I feel like I've seen that.
Finishing move was
Stone Cold Austin.
Yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Don't
ever call him Stone Cold Austin again. Steve Austin.
Steve Austin.
If you don't know his name, you're un-American.
Kind of guy would be like, I'll call him whatever I want, and then run into him and he'll be like, I heard your podcast.
I heard your podcast. That was a terrible Stone Cold Steve Austin. I can't do it. I heard your podcast.
Listen here, brother.
You gotta want to have a beer together. I got my own IPA. I'm just terrible. It's not a good Stone Cold.
You gotta hear it.
I gotta hear it, yeah.
Oh, that had some weight to it, goddamn.
What about the Great Khali? Actually, you know what? Can you name any dead wrestlers? Because that's probably easier.
Andre the Giant.
There you go. Eddie Guerrero. I think it was Eddie. Yeah. Bam Bam Bigelow. Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Nope.
Not ringing a bell, brother?
Nope.
All right, we'll move on from wrestling. I used to love wrestling when I was 14. Now I'm a grown man, so not so much. can't believe how long that fake wrestling's been going on. People love it, man. It's insane. It's something scripted. Well, I mean, is there anything wrong with that it's scripted, though? Like,
nah.
We watch movies and stuff.
Yeah.
People act. We all know it's an act. The tough part, though, was with WrestleMania during COVID, and there was no fans.
Ooh.
And they were, like, talking like there was fans in the audience.
Oh, yeah.
It was just, like, so cringy. It's like, well, you're talking and nobody's listening. It was
these
awkward.
Things where it's just like, yeah, you probably should figure out how to change this because it's not working.
No, it's not working. You know what else isn't working is fishing here.
Yeah, we're just over an hour now, or actually probably just about on the money, an hour in.
Yeah, we're an hour in. Have you got a bite?
Nope.
Ah, Jesus. That's not where you wanted that, was it?
Not at all.
I know.
I was slack, and I was like, I don't trust this.
Because your head went this way, and then the lure went this way. And then I saw it was followed up with a shaking of the head.
Is that,
and then I had to comment on it.
Oh, yeah. You got to comment on it. Got to let the viewers or the listeners know. The viewers already know.
You're all tangled up there. Why do we do this to ourselves?
I don't know. We try to reinvent the wheel.
Again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep. We're going to try some different lures, though. Positive.
The grass isn't always greener on the other side.
Nope. No, it is not.
What's another saying? Trying to kill two birds with one stone. Did you ever know they try to cancel that saying?
Really?
And they were like, how about turning into feed two birds with one scone?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
How stupid is that? It's just a saying.
Yeah.
A bird's literally not going to get hurt. If you're killing two birds with one stone, that's pretty amazing.
Also a problem that you're just going out and killing birds. Like,
yeah, but you can't kill them by throwing something at it. The only person I know that did that was Randy Johnson. When he hit the bird with a baseball.
He didn't even try. Like, that just happened.
How many people have killed birds by throwing something at it?
We probably have to go back.
Percentage-wise is what I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the amount of times I've been at a beach and some little kids throwing rocks at seagulls.
I guess that's possible, huh? It's a big enough bird, and you're close enough.
Yeah, but I feel like two at the same time, like.
But two at the same time?
With the same stone?
Yeah, in the same throw.
Same throw?
Ooh, the only way I could think of that was if there was a bird's nest.
Ooh.
You throw it at the nest with little babies in it.
Yeah.
And then you knock it into the water or something.
Or you hit like one bird and then the rock flies back and hits the other one.
I don't know if that's very likely, but we're getting a little graphic here now.
Yeah, probably not.
We're not bird killers.
We're not bird killers.
We're bird experts, apparently. We know divers.
Chirpers.
Chirpers.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's
pretty much it. That's all the birds.
Type of birds you need to know about.
Yeah.
The chirpers and the divers.
What kind would you be?
Probably diver, man. Think about it. Be able to just go underwater. If someone's throwing stones at you, that's how you
go underwater.
You just go underwater. Plus, you still probably have the ability to chirp, so.
Yeah, but you'd also be the guy that was choking down fish. Remember with your...
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Oh. How would you swallow a fish? Dude, you can't do it. You got to angle it up more. You're going to be like... People just listening. They're just like...
That's true, too. Who's just listening to this like, what are you guys doing right now?
I can't see what those two men are doing, but...
What kind of bird are you going to be? A diver, so I could just...
That dude, this boat just took off. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I don't know, man. What kind of bird would you be? Would you be a chirper or a diver? You know, if you could murder two birds into the water... Jesus Christ. What has this show become?
This is what happens when...
What happens when we don't catch fish? We get out We go out on tangents.
Oh yeah, going to California.
California, so.
Going out there for like wedding stuff?
Yeah, they're getting married.
They're getting married in California?
Yeah.
And then you're going to Italy?
Yeah.
For the wedding?
Yeah.
So, Jesus.
How fucked up is that?
Doesn't make any logical sense.
I said, yeah, thanks for making us spend twice as much money. I was like, our first house payment on the new house, I want you guys to pay for it.
Yeah.
I think I got drunk at her party and I mentioned that too. I was like, thanks for making us do this.
I could definitely see you doing that.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for fucking doing this to me.
You know how much money you made us spend? Joking, but also not joking.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, going back to the tried and true little build thing, rattler. Because water's dark. This guy's already used one, but fuck it.
I got a would you rather for you.
Ooh, a would you rather.
Would you rather, seeing as we're not catching fish,
yeah.
Would you rather look like a fish or smell like a fish?
Human, like a human fish?
Yeah, basically you look like a, just like a bass walking around. I guess you can have 2 feet. You look like a mermaid, but the rest of the half too.
Yeah. Probably look. I feel like smell would be, that could get bad, man. Like.
Yeah, but you'd be a giant fish. At least smell you could get over. You wouldn't be a person anymore. How would you fish? We couldn't do the podcast anymore, man. If you were a giant fish.
Yeah, but imagine the amount of money you could make.
Doing what?
Looking like a fish, dude.
You just do appearances as a fish?
Yeah. Fish boy.
You just be in the circus?
Be in the circus.
Okay, so you'd smell like a human, but you would be a fish.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know, man.
Tell him.
You just wouldn't be a person anymore. You'd just be a fish flopping around on land. You wouldn't have a brain. You'd just be like, someone would have to feed you all the time.
I guess I would just die.
No, someone would have to feed you. So what, you got all this money? So if you're going to be in the circus, you got no way to spend your money because you're a fish.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get over the smell, I guess. Imagine if you were slimy too, like a slime dart. Just...
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe you said fish.
I just feel like that would be the better alternatives, yeah?
What, are you sensitive to smell or something?
Think about it, man. How's anyone ever going to love you? You're going to have to find somebody that
At
loves
least you're
fish.
A person to love.
True.
You're not a giant fish.
Find somebody that has no sense of smell.
You're not going to find love as a fish.
I might.
Maybe someone...
the same...
Hey, you could find someone without it, that can't smell maybe.
Yeah.
And they might love you.
Somebody that loves fishing and, like, loves the smell of fish, like, would probably love you if you smelled like it. But at the same time, if you look like a fish, they might love you, but probably not.
Yeah, I think you gotta be a...
Gotta go with the smell.
You gotta go with smell. I feel like that's not a question.
Yeah, well.
So what are you going with? You want to be a giant fish.
I'm gonna go with the smell.
Everyone's gonna want to eat you. You're gonna get murdered. They murder people now.
You're gonna be on a plane crash in the middle of, like, a mountain or the woods or somewhere, and you're gonna be the first one up because people are gonna be like, "Hey, fish boy, come here."
How are you getting on a plane as a fish?
I don't know. You're a human fish, right? You just look like a fish. So.
You look like a fish. You are a fish, basically. You're a mermaid, but without the top half. You're full fish.
All right, I'm gonna go smell then, I guess.
All right. I mean, it's your choice. It's your life.
Yeah.
All right, man. I think I'm about done.
All right.
I guess we're not gonna catch nothing.
Definitely not catch anything here. We're gonna go to Lake of Owls and catch 10 fish.
No, they don't know that, man. We're gonna go in a week from now, next Friday.
That's true. All right, so we're just gonna end
All right,
this
we're
episode.
ending this here. We're not gonna get nothing. We're never coming back here ever again.
We're never coming back
ever.
Here.
Barnes and Brews Rodcast.
We out.
We're out.
Woo. Oh, baby. All right. Calm down, Petey. Calm down. Oh. Petey.
Something told you, huh?
Yep.
Like, I better cast over there.
Oh, this. Oh, you stupid bastard. Oh, man, dude. I think you might need the pliers. Slime dart. Fucking juice, of course. All right. So, psych, video's not over. The reason why you're only seeing me on the screen right now is I'm the only one that managed to catch a fish here.
Unbelievable.
So, successful day.
Did you turn it back on?
Oh, I turned it back on, man.
Successful day.
One Petey the Pickle. Broadcast out.